All right, everybody, how's it going? Party Disc Golf here, better known as Kyle. Um, Basically, what I'm going to be doing today for you guys is kind of giving you a in-depth look at my bag, kind of what I'm going to be throwing. Now, there are going to be some changes soon because I am waiting on a few discs to come in, one of which is the Envy. I've switched over, and I've now started putting with Envies. Felt super confident. Then I went out today, played a few rounds in real settings, and realized, okay, I actually need to practice a little bit more my putting with the Envy. I seem to be getting more snap out of it sometimes and kind of lifting it up over the basket, and then others I'm not confidently putting it, and it's a slightly heavier, less glidey putter than I'm used to, so it doesn't just carry into the basket, so they've been falling short. But nonetheless, that's one of the changes. And then I'm also going to be throwing, I don't think it's a Scorch, but it's like a -2-2 distance driver and a -3-2 or a -2-2 fairway driver and a -3-2 distance driver. That's the best I can give you about it. But essentially, for me, that's going to be really nice because I'm going to finally learn how to throw some flippier discs. I tend to kind of stick to my more overstable to stable discs rather than throwing flippy and learning how to throw flippy and getting confident with it, because that is how you get more distance. And you can sometimes get better shots that way. But I've been a putter thrower for ages. But nonetheless, I say let's get into the video. I might have to click it every now and then just so I can see what I'm doing, but that's going to be it. But we'll start with putters. So right now I've only got one Envy in my bag. I've got 3 more that were supposed to be here yesterday, but obviously still have not shown up. This is a Prism in plasma plastic. Not too familiar on their plastics for Axiom and MVP, but that's what it is. I believe it's max weight because my buddy that I got it from, he only throws max weight. There's no weight written on it or pinned or whatever you call it, but I'm assuming it's max weight. It feels heavy in the hand. Really nice disc though. Love it for throwing. I'm getting about 300, 325 out of it for a backhand, which is awesome for me, and it's staying pretty straight, so it's super controllable, and I love that thing. I love that about it. My next putter is kind of my throwing putter. It's my Luna. I got this a little while back when I was playing in a tournament. I didn't win it. I won another disc that I don't have yet, but I did get this while I was there. I paid for this. No idea what plastic it is, to be completely honest, but I just absolutely freaking love it. It's translucent. It has amazing hand feel. It's kind of gummy. It's nice. It's stiff enough, and it just throws dead straight, reliable fade. It's awesome. Next, so a couple changes in the bag on these. So got my double stamp Crystal Flex Get Freaky Zone. Absolutely love this disc. This thing is a bomber. If you can hear that, that is my cat scratching. I'm gonna go let her in real quick. Come on, no, not you, Diesel. Okay, come on, hurry up, get in here. Oh goodness, the dog decided to join as well. Want to say hi, buddy? Want to say hi? Come here, come here. Come here. Oh, say hi. He's a little pit bull mix. You good boy. His name's Diesel. And then Luna, she's already climbing in the window. You might see her back right there in the window. Say hi, Luna. So next we have the Crystal Flex Get Freaky Zone. Love this, super reliable. Does have a little bit more fade to it, but honestly not enough for a zone for me. But it's got enough, and I know how to use it, and so it stays in the bag. Next, the guy I played one of my rounds with today, I was picking up a few discs from him, one of which was this super awesome, I think it's a Michael Johansson. Yeah, Michael Johansson Ringer GT. I am like already, after throwing it, in love with this freaking disc, man. It has been just totally cool. Great hand feel. It's definitely a little shallower than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be a little deeper, kind of like a zone, but it's much shallower. It's better kind of for my version of a fan, I guess. Kind of a hybrid fan power, but it feels great in the hand like that. Next is my Ricky Pig, right? Yep, my Ricky Wysocki Pig. Just got this one as well the other day. Super awesome little disc. It's honestly, it's similar to the zone and the Ringer. So I kind of have 3 similar molds, but they do slightly different things for me. Next, we're going to get into the mids. So I carry with me 4 mids. I'll pull this one out just because I think it's considered a mid. So I'm over here thinking, why can't I find this disc? Well, it was on the top of the stack. So we'll start off my mids with the one that I'm kind of questionable for. I mean, it is a mid. It just kind of reminds me of an approach disc, just the way it feels. But Rock 3. So this thing's awesome. This is my Rock 3. Super reliable, champion plastic. Dead straight for the most part. But it's been getting more overstable. I can't explain that. Next is my Hex. So love the watermelon Hex because as you can see I have the watermelon bag my fiance got me. So I had to match a disc to it. So got the watermelon Hex here. This thing is the best disc in the hand ever. There's nothing that feels better in the hand than this disc. Now I will admit like a power grip is kind of slippery on it. But fan grip, your fingers just stick straight to it and it feels awesome. Next is my MD1, my Mindbender. This is my flippy mid, if you will. I use it on anything I need to go right, basically. Next is my Max Weight EMAC Truth. This thing is a good, slightly more stable or overstable mid for me. So I can put it on a little bit of hyzer, trust that it's going to keep the angle, and it's going to crash out for me once it finishes its flight. So those are my mids. Carry 4 mids. Let's see here. So now we're into fairways. Kind of got a jumbled bag right now just because of playing earlier. Oh my gosh. Clearly I bagged maybe a few too many. Okay, so fairway drivers are gonna be a little different. So I have my FD, super beat end, super old FD, dead straight the whole way. My dyed Leopard 3, this thing is freaking sweet, and I absolutely love it. I guess this is one of my understable discs, I guess. Servo, for the Circuit Series. Only reason I get the Circuit Series is because I think it's photon plastic. I freaking love translucent discs to start with, and then I also just love the hand feel of them. They stick great in my hands, and I can trust it to stay there and not grip lock or anything. I believe this is considered a fairway. It's my Raptor. This one's super flat, if not even puddle top. Most overstable disc in my bag. But I know exactly what it's gonna do, and that's why I love it. It's great for, some real nice hyzer forehands, to get out some gaps. You can even kind of use it to flex with a little bit, which is awesome. And it's been a great addition. This was actually given to me on the course by a guy named Alex, who was playing ahead of me, and he ended up just giving us some discs at the end of the round, and this was one of them. I mean, it's just totally badass. Next is my dyed Getaway. So I had a Getaway dyed because I aced with one, and I mean, I wanted to keep one in the bag just because you can hear it. It's got a little bit of a pop top to it. It's pretty domey, especially in the middle. Very overstable, but I love it. And the guy that dyed it, did a fantastic job. I mean, he's all pink. That's a hard dye to get to stick. Then the other disc I got from the guy today is an Athena. This I only threw twice today, I think, and I have to say that I really love this disc. If you don't bag one, I highly recommend getting one because super straight, but I was able to get some really nice skips out of it at the finish, which was cool. I've kind of struggled with that with like the servo. I think it's just more of that flatter bottom, or not even flatter, but kind of beveled, I guess. Doesn't let it skip much. But the Athena has a lot of ground play to it, which I love for a fairway. So those are the fairways that I got. Let's go over to the distance drivers now. Distance drivers. So we're going to start with our Calvin Destroyer, our Sakibot here. This thing's awesome, super reliable. I can get pretty much max distance on them. Been a great disc for me. I can get it to turn over, do a lot of things, and I absolutely love it. But I only threw these Sakibots. I swear to God, they're the best, man. I say that as I pull out a G-Star Destroyer. So people get on at me about G-Star, but listen, It's got a great dome to it. It's not overly soft. It feels great in the cold, great in the hot. I live in Texas, so you know, it kind of goes both ways, but it didn't get that cold. We're in the winter right now, and it's 55 or 60 out, I think, right now. It's 60 right now. So this is my G-Star Destroyer. Honestly, I can probably pump it a little further. I think I've thrown this one about 505, 510. Threw it in the back wall on the hole 2, 3, 4 at Eric Patty. Almost OB, I guess it would, or it is OB, I guess. But this thing is awesome, man. Next is my Anax, whatever you want to call it. It's got a red, white, and blue stamp. I love it. Super cool. Very just overstable, reliable disc. Although I will say, for some reason, I'm turning it over. I think it's probably my release with it. I do hold it a little different just because the rim feels still a little sharp. It's still kind of new. So I do maybe grip it different, and I think that might have something to do with how I'm throwing it now. But it's been super reliable for like my forehands, to be honest. It's a pretty reliable hyzer forehand for me. And on backhand, I can get a nice skip shot out of it, which I really like. Okay, on to my babies. So I bagged 2 time lapses. And I know that's controversial right now, but I bag a lab second, which is just brutally overstable. But a nice anti-release, and you can really pump this thing. Absolutely love time lapses. Now my other time lapse is probably one of my favorite discs in my bag. This is the special edition, I guess. And you can just see the dome on it. It's huge dome. Now it doesn't pop. Oh wait. There you go. Some ASMR. But nonetheless, so that's my other time lapse. It's a 175. Let's see. And then I've got my forehand disc, which is my Garrett Gurthie Halo Wraith. Another super cool disc that I really love to throw. I've always thrown a Wraith for my forehands. I just love it. Recently been throwing the time lapse, and have learned to really love throwing the time lapse on the forehand. But that's pretty much my bag. Only other things you'll see on it are, I'll get it up here a little closer. But only things you're really gonna see on it are gonna be my little Houston disc golf, whatever you call it, from whenever I first started playing. I got a little mini tag. Super cool bottle opener too. And then I've got, now I can set this back down, I guess. I've got my Paul Macbeth rag that I've had for over 2 years, and let me tell you, this thing is a dream. I didn't clean it for 2 years, and it looks like this. I mean, you can't beat it. And I use it all the time. Obviously, my watermelon bag, love that. And then my new Atlas grip pouch with the grip ball in it. That is the best grip bag ever, man. Get one. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got going on. So yeah, post some more clips here soon, but I reckon that'll be it. So thank y'all for watching, and if you think I need to add anything to my bag, let me know. But I do have some slightly flippier discs coming in, but let me know what I should take out and replace, because I'm kind of leaning towards taking out the G-Star and possibly taking out one of the time lapses, but that's just maybe. I'll just tell you, this one you can turn over. This one, I mean, you can turn it over, but God, it takes every freaking last ounce of strength to turn it over. But this one you can get to flip over and have a real nice long flight, and I can get some crazy distance with it. And this one's just a great hyzer skip up, like just, I mean, it's just so overstable, but it gets great ground play because it's so flat. So it's just hard to take stuff like that out of the bag, but maybe I need to take a fairway out. Maybe I need to take a mid out. I doubt a mid's coming out, to be honest. I think, if anything, my mids might get swapped around. Truth or Rock might come out. I don't really know, but that's my current bag. Let me know what I should change or not change. Thanks for watching.